I am Darren Bourke, business coach and mentor to small and medium business. In this video, I wanted to share a nice little hack that I guess, created for myself, but it was reminded to me recently in a podcast I listened to where the comment was that goals are a byproduct of habits. And I thought this was really clever because it kind of flips the narrative where we think about, um, you know, goals being the primary focus and then us, adopting habits. But in fact, it's very true that the building and repeating of habits are the way in which we in fact achieve our goals, because the goals are the byproduct of habits. Once we repeat a behavior over a period of time, if we're successful at it, a goal is achieved. So the little hack I wanted to share was that I've got this really nice little 3-step feedback loop, and it goes like this: 1, schedule; 2, measure and record; 3, review. And that 3-step feedback loop goes back to what, the 3 steps again: schedule, measure and record, review. And how I do this is simply, for those of you that have been listening and connecting with me for some time, I'm a big believer in day sheets. And the day sheets for me pretty much run sort of Monday to Friday for a working week. And they sort of have all of my important non-negotiables and business actions and priorities all scheduled, and all my sort of fitness and other non-negotiable commitments are all scheduled first in those day sheets, and then I populate around that the other activities, actions, meetings, commitments that I want to do. And so the day sheets are set up a week in advance. So on Monday morning, I review my day sheets for the current week that I drafted last week, and I draft my day sheets for Monday to Friday next week using my calendar and my to-do list as reference points. So I've recorded my, if you like, my 5-day working week and what that looks like. And then I have a 1-page activity sheet. And what I've found is that this is I suppose, the measure and record piece. By giving myself points for executing the actions on the activity sheet that I wanted to do, it doesn't really matter about the points, but I kind of gamify it so that I have a kind of a broad, weekly target. Mine's at the moment about 400 points. So the bigger the goal, the more points that that might get. So if I want to really focus on my fitness, I might give myself 10 points for a workout, or 10 points for a bike ride or something like that. If I want to get my mindfulness going, I might allocate 10 points for meditating daily and things like that. So I also use some other apps like Noom and The Way for meditation and so on. But that's really just little specific apps that help with the specific areas within those activities. So each day and each week, I just allocate my points that I've notionally allocated against those activities. And then on the following Monday, while I'm setting up my day sheets for the week ahead, I do a week in review and say, well, how did I go? Where did I miss out? And I can tell from a macro point of view by reviewing how many points I got. And then I can look into the activity sheet and say, where are the areas that I achieved well in, or where are the areas that I fell over in? So this constant rolling, scheduling, measuring and recording, and then reviewing creates this fantastic little 3-step feedback loop that identifies in real time where I'm winning, where I'm neutral on, and where I'm failing in, or where my gaps are. And so this feedback loop is a very good way in which to self-correct every Monday morning, so that I can see exactly where I was last week. I can see exactly where I'm going in the week ahead, and I can tweak those points on a quarterly basis. When I go away from my quarterly retreats, I can retweak that activity sheet and maybe move the weightings into the areas that I want to focus on more in the quarter ahead. And so it's a really simple, like most of the, I guess, the great elegant solutions and hacks and tactics, they're normally so simple in their principle, but they have a very powerful benefit. So I'd encourage you to take on board that three-step feedback loop and flip the narrative so that you're thinking about how goals are a byproduct of habits. If we build on these habits and execute continually, the goals will look after themselves. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to communicating with you soon. Bye for now.